Hey y'all, it's Shelby with Shelb's Crafty VIP. How are y'all today? We are here to do our first Valentine design of the season. So we are going to be using a 36-inch teardrop swag that I bought from Ellis Home & Garden. I think I got them on sale, let's see, $14.99. I grabbed a bunch when they went 60% off just this week. But unfortunately, I was not able to stock up on wreath bases at Hobby Lobby. That made me super sad. So what we're going to do is going to use some black and red. My favorite, theme, where are my scissors? My favorite theme for, when I think Valentine's, I definitely think Queen of Hearts. I like to go more dark for Valentine's than bright. So it's kind of where I tend to go. So of course it's going to be my first. But what we're going to do is just cut some red and black 10-inch mesh. This I just grabbed from Hobby Lobby. And I believe it was on sale last week, so it'll be on sale again next week. So pretty inexpensive. It is a cheaper mesh, so it's a little bit harder to work with sometimes. But I'm just grabbing it, pulling it out arm's length, and cutting it probably about 22 inches. And just snipping it off. We're only using 2 colors because when you use white in a design that you're making red and black, that white kind of sticks out to me like a sore thumb, so I don't want to use it. So I'm just going to cut up this whole roll. I'm sure I'll have some left over, but since we're doing a 36-inch design, I don't know, we'll see. Stretch that out and get 2 pieces out of the end. Oh, and I had found three little stragglers. So we'll hold on to those. Then I had some red sitting over here from my Christmas designs. I am just now starting to feel myself this week. Starting to feel a little rejuvenated. Took a much needed break. Christmas was great. You know, guys, but sometimes you have to take a moment to breathe. In my family, my husband and I, we have a lot going on. We have 3 kids. And between us, we have 4 businesses. And so things get pretty crazy. Well, I take that back. We have 3 businesses, and then I also work for one that is like family, and I want to quit. I'm ready to quit, but he's like family, and so I do his bookkeeping. But anyway, things get pretty crazy. And so during Christmas time, with all this going on and me trying to grow this side of my business, you know, I just really needed a break. And so Christmas Day and the day after Christmas, I don't think I hardly moved off the couch. We watched movies. I didn't do anything crazy for anyone. And I needed that because I am the opposite of a lazy person. I'm a crazy person. So I needed to rejuvenate, because when I saw that dwindling, I knew that it was time for a break. And you just have to sometimes. You got to have a reset or you're going to get burnout, and that's never fun. Okay, sorry, I had to check. Okay, so here's our swag. I have it upside down, but that's kind of like the way I like to do it. But y'all know the gist of it. Okay, so we have our 2 meshes cut. We have our 36-inch swag. So let's go ahead and start adding it. And again, I always just hold it up against my chest, but I hold it like this and let it roll itself in, and then I cruffle it. We're going to start up here at the top, right into the spine, and twist it around a couple times. Now I usually start moving pretty fast. We are going to be using a big player in this design. That's right, the ones I posted last night. We are going to be using those amazing hearts. So I know I don't want a whole lot of mesh in my middle, or else it's going to really poke the heart out, and I don't want that. Those hearts are absolutely amazing. Everyone freaks out over them every single year. So I had to get my hands on some extra ones this year. And, you know, when I post them and I'm like, hey, you want to buy these? It's not like that. I know y'all are about to see me design with them, and it's really hard to not want to. They are a little bit pricey, but with with the way they are, they're more of a character than a sign. They're kind of like, you know, when you make your character wreaths and you have a bigger character that costs a lot, that's kind of how these guys are.
Mama,
Hang on, I'm doing my tutorial, baby. Go talk to Daddy.
when are we going?
In about 30 minutes.
But when are we leaving?
I'm not sure. Go ask Daddy.
45 minutes?
Baby, go ask Daddy, baby. I have absolutely loved having my kids home. But for the sake of you guys and my sanity, I'm a little bit ready for school to start back. I'm not going to lie. But I love having my baby home. He loves being home. But with this business, I like to have my time with you guys. And I'll get that, you know. Like I said, I have big things coming in 2022. One of those is refurbishing the shed outside of our home, possibly, if we don't move first, and making that into my craft space, which is going to be incredible. So that's exciting. But that's been some stuff discussed these past couple of weeks, and just growing our businesses and setting goals. Not really New Year's resolutions, but vision boards, you know. I really want to, I've never been a vision board person, but I really would love to this year, so that as I go throughout the year and progress, I can look at it and see where I'm standing, see where I wanted to be, and where I'm at 3 months in and 6 months in. Because time goes by so fast, guys, that we sometimes lose focus. We lose focus of our mission and what we were trying to accomplish, the bigger picture. So I really want to hone in and get focused on my goals this year. You know, I really want this business to explode this year. I want to grow with you guys. I want to quit my job this year and not even worry about feeling guilty. So start thinking about your goals, guys. Not just your New Year's resolutions, but your goals, your short-term goals, your long-term goals. You really got to start thinking about those. Okay, we have our mesh on. As I gave you all my speech, we're not going to put any in the middle. We're going to work with it first and see if we need to add some pieces as we go. So I'm going to hang it up here. And I'll get you guys moved up and in. Let's see. That's bright enough. Oh, also, our new puppy is becoming a bit of a whiner. So, he's driving me a little bit bananas. So, anyway, okay, hey guys. Ignore the stain on my shirt. We ate at a soccer game. Okay, so first off, I want to bring in my big component so we can see where we want it and get it out of the box. Now, actually, I'm going to use the medium size because the large is huge. So here is the medium one. Look at it. My phone keeps wanting to refocus, but like it's so shimmery and pretty. Look how big that is on there. Look at this full-size one. Holy cow. Look at my, like, bigger than my head. So we are going to use this one. And I'm just going to pour. Okay, so we're going to take our pipe cleaner. And we are going to put it on our heart. And I'm going to take a floral pen. And just stick it through. It's just styrofoam. And glob some glue on top. also want to glob some glue on this heart. Just added security for sure. Now let's pull this through. Maybe. I might just have to kind of stick it in there and pull it through after it dries a little bit. But I'm not going directly up top, and I'm also not going directly into the middle. Let's see if I can find those pipe cleaners. So we're going just a little bit below the top right here, okay? I found one. Where's the other one? Here it is. I don't want to pull it out of my heart, so I'm not trying to tighten it right now. I just didn't want to lose these. Now after that dries a bit, I'm going to stick some more glue just where it's touching. Everywhere it's touching. Make sure it's glued down really well. That's such a pretty heart. I love it. Okay. Now we're going to let that dry for just a little bit, and we're going to start making our bows, okay? My hair is crazy. Look at that little baby stuff. Like, why does that happen to me? Anyway. Okay. We are going to start off with a 4.5 inch, not that one. Actually, we might throw this in as a tail. 2.5 inch. And 3 1.5 inches. I really thought that one was longer. That one just jacked me up a little bit. I really wanted one more. Let me see what I'm working with down here. Any goodies under here? Let's see, black and white. It's a little much. That's a little much for sure. Okay, we're just going to work with what we got. Is what it is. Actually, we might throw some of this harlequin. It's 2 different harlequins. We are not going to do that. We will throw this black and white stripe in though. Okay. Revamp. Okay. 4-inch harlequin glitter ribbon. So awesome. RGA 150027. Pretty sure this was 3's shop. Just have a simple 1.5 inch heart. This heart sheer that's super pretty. This sheer that y'all saw me use, that's from Walmart. And then we're going to throw this one in also. And then we're probably going to throw this in as one tail because I thought I had more and I don't. Is what it is. All right, let's make our bow. Let me drop you guys down a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing, okay? Don't look at my mess back there. Just don't look at it. Don't even think about it. All right, let's get us a bow going. Making our loop. Bringing it back over. Making our other loop. Now I'm thinking, yeah, this bow's going to go right here diagonally. And that is the perfect size. All right, now let's build on top of it. We're going to start off with this red heart. We're just going to throw it on top. Give it a good twist. And a loop. Another twist and another loop. Now, I'm going to throw some extra loops in here. We're going to make us a 4-looper. Since I'm only using 1.5 inches and I don't have any 2.5 to throw in, we're going to throw in 4 loops of this one. Give us a thicker bow. We're leaving this tail long, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and snip this one too. We're leaving these long and these short because of how it's gonna be placed. All right, so we're gonna 4 loop that one. Then I'm gonna come in on top with this black and white. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this tail in here, just like that. And pull it around it. So that just gives a pop of that fun ribbon without having to go crazy and just using your leftovers. Because, I mean, there's nothing else I could have used that for. So, doesn't it make sense? I think it makes sense. All right, tail, twist, loop, twist, loop, snip, the sheer, tail. Now this one's double-sided, so we're just going to loop it and loop it, snip. And we're going to use this sheer part as our ribbon. As our button. Duh. We're going to use it as our ribbon because it's ribbon. Duh. Now I'm going to do it. I want it to hang down this way. So I'm going to start it down this way. Because, you know, when you do a button, both your tails are on the same side. So whatever way you want it to hang is more beneficial if you put your tails that way to start. All right, let's clip it. Let's tie this bad boy up. Going around the middle with my pipe cleaner. Twisting it around the back. All right, let's bring you back up. There we are. Okay. Now let's get this attached. And then we'll fluff it out a little bit more. I'm going to have to come around this way, guys. I'm going to go in here because I'm doing a catty cornered. Now I really want it to hug the bottom of that heart, but I don't want it to affect the shape of my bow. So I'm going all the way to the spine. Oh, I lost it. There it goes. And just twisting it around securely. Now that's a loud bow. Let's fluff all these guys out where we want them. Let's dovetail these. Doesn't that look amazing? Holy smokes. I think that's a little bit better of an angle, don't you think? One thing I am ready for 2022 is better lighting. The lighting in this room is absolutely terrible. And no matter how I get my ring light or my other lights or whatever, I still don't like the way it looks for you guys, so I apologize. That's going to get better. Oh, let's go ahead and shorten that one. That one's going to this side. Bring this one this direction. That way, if you do it like that, you're keeping your teardrop shape. Now, do we want to hump this one over a little bit? I feel like we do. So I'm just going to make a little humpty, and I'm just going to find some ties in here and twist it around. And then we'll dovetail it, just like that. All right, let's dovetail these short. Now, I know it's hard sometimes because you think you're being wasteful by leaving your tails long, but I'd rather have to take off too much than not have enough to work with when I'm first starting. Okay. Now, let's add some accent ribbons and we'll move on to the rest. So, let's see. That's a big ribbon to go up there. So we're just going to add a little tail of it. We're not going to do a loop. We're just going to do a tail. And we'll throw a couple of these smaller ones on top of it. Actually, okay, we're going to do a tail of this one, okay? And then we're going to do a loop of this one. And a loop of the sheer hearts. I just think it's so pretty. Because it adds to it, but it doesn't like overpower because it's short. Okay, let's just come up here, find a couple pieces, twist them around, and let's pull these where we're wanting them. Now let's cut these short because I don't want them taken away from the heart. This one does not want to fold in half. There we go. Oh, forgot to dovetail the big one. And we're going to dovetail this one pretty short too because we want it to stand at attention. We don't want it to flop over. And it's more of a linen ribbon, so it's not one of the fair silks, you know, that really just stand up on its own. Okay, so we have a little mini bow going up there. Now let's take some tails and come over here. And I think we will do the black and the sheer red. And we're just doing some short tails there. So I'm going to go ahead and dovetail these ends. I just cut them about, let's see, 16 inches. Dovetail them, make them a little bit shorter. And we're just going to pinch them together like this. And just in this empty little crevice right here, grab some pine and twist them in like that. Those are a little bit long, so let's shorten them up just a tidbit, just like that. Now let's come down here to the bottom. Let's see. I feel like I might need some here. Yeah, let's do some right there. And I'm just going to catty corner what I just did up there. We're just going to bring it right here. Now when I twist that pine around those, I fold it back in and tuck it in. All right, let's shorten these a little. Just a little bit. All right, one more down here, and I'm going to catty corner what I did up here, except without the black and white. We're just going to do the two red. When you kind of keep things at a diagonal, it makes it more appealing to the eye. That's why we like teardrop swags. That's why we like smushing our wreaths into an oval shape, because it just draws the eye in. Okay. Let's bring this down here. Now I'm pinching this to make this a little shorter than this side, so it can waterfall down like so. And just twist it around and tuck it back in. Just like that. Isn't that so pretty? All right, now let's add all of our fun stuff now that we're done with the ribbon. This guy. I bought a bunch of these at Christmas time, and this is just a probably 10-inch finial I got from the wreath shop, and so I thought it'd be really cool. And we're just gonna plug it in to kind of hang right in here. Yeah, just like that. So I'm just gonna dip him in some glue really well and get up under this little loopy bow that I did and stick it in there just like that. So that was our other big player, and hopefully that'll sit there and dry well. Okay, now I brought this wooden heart too. I thought about adding it up here, which I like that, so I think we will do that. So I got this guy from Hobby Lobby last year, and it's double-sided, but we're gonna use, oh, I don't know. Oh, we're gonna use this side. I was liking that one, but I'm feeling the black and white on this. So let's snip that tag off. Let's see. How are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about the black and white? Let's see. I think we're gonna go red and white because the black and white, that's more of a pink. You can't really tell, but that's more of a pink than a red. I don't know, it's kind of throwing me off. Okay, so I'm just gonna snip this sign, this hanger off the back, but I'm not cutting it too short. I'm gonna leave enough wire to curl it around so that those stay on there, because I don't want those holes to just be exposed on the sign. I want them to still be cute, like they're part of it. Like that. So now let's go in here. Just like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick this in my glue skillet. Get some glue on the back of it. And I'm just gonna tuck it down right in there and let it dry. Let's see. I have a little connecting part here. Get some glue going there. And hopefully that'll dry before it decides to fall. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we should be good to go there. All right, what else, what else, what else? Okay, so these are cool. I also bought these last year at Craft Outlet. They're like some Queen of Hearts diamond things going on. We're gonna add a couple of these. We're going to add a few of these heart sprays that came from Craft Outlet. So let's divide these up into, 4 pieces. So we'll probably only use one spray. And let's see where we want these to go. Just play around with these a little bit. Obviously, we're going to need one coming out there, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. When you know, you know. I'm going to glue this one down too. I'm going to stick this one in here right behind this bow. Well, I said right behind it. Now see that? I have 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's all I'm going to use. I'm not going to use that 4th one. Now these are all individual pieces. So I'm just going to snip those apart. And we'll sprinkle those throughout as well. Where do we want these guys? I think this white is a nice breakup up here. We'll probably put 2. Kind of just stagger them like that. I'm running out of pine up here. Where is all this pine at that I need? If you don't have pine to adhere to, take some that's sticking up and just bend it down. And then just dip and stick. Dip and stick. And when everything dries is when you can really start straightening everything out. Come right under here. Let's see, I really, let's do this. I'm sticking this in to my heart. My heart is styrofoam. So I just took some glue and I jabbed it in the back of the heart. Lovely. All right, let's take this other black and we're just gonna come catty corner right down here. Just looking for empty spaces, looking to hit the diagonal if you can. Looking to not touch my finger again with the glue, because that hurt. You're going to have to wait. Lord, you needy children. All right, guys, one more thing and we're done. So I thought I brought in some roses. If you had a couple roses or red flowers, you can kind of stick them in these crevices too. I don't know, you might see that when I'm done. I might grab some and stick them on. We're going to cut these little whimsy balls up too because these are fun. Let's see, I'm going to twist these back together. I like these 3. We'll come right out here. That's a perfect little spot that slid in there. Glue those in right there. Let's see, where else we got? I feel like we need something coming out from this bow here. Okay. If you wanted to, you could cut up another one and add some. I think we're good here. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some red ornaments that I had still left over here. These glitter, just a whole tube that I got from Hobby Lobby, just some red glitter ornaments. And I'm going to place them in a couple of places I feel need a little something. And like I said, you can also do this with roses. I don't know if I have any. I need to go to Hobby Lobby. Their flowers are 50% off this week. This little empty spot here. Let's grab one more. Feel like there's probably a spot we can put this. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue it. I'm going to go ahead and stick some glue. And then, I kind of want to come there. I kind of don't. Now I made a mess. Let's see. We're going to come right in here. Gosh, why do I keep touching every dang thing with that glue? Good gracious. That's just some little accents. Just some little add-ins. So I'm going to see what I got flower-wise. To see what I want to add. That's it. Hope y'all love it. Grab y'all some of those hearts. Hobby Lobby sometimes will get some. Not that big. Some other places on Etsy. I have glue stuck everywhere. Okay, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I will see y'all next time. Excuse my hot mess express. Bye, guys.